spirit shards, I can basically get the one piece I need, which should basically let me get through the third piece. So I'll be 3/4 of the way, and then I just got to pour on some effort to generate some more shamrocks, mystic clovers. Yeah, I have an Irish edition of the game, and it's Mystic Shamrock. Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, that's a good one. I am slowly closing in on the 20K. I'm at 19,840. So, and I know the 20K is kind of the big one. So, you get the title, you get 10 laurels, you get 400 gems for the store, 30 gold, +1 to luck, +1 to karma, +2% on XP, and then choice of a zenith skin. So, yeah, that one is significant. It could be. I mean, obviously the 2,500 you get like 2K and a laurel, +1 to luck. Not really a big deal there. 21K, 2 laurels, 2 gold, +1 to gold find. Choice of a couple of boot skins. 2,500, 22,000. Again, nothing super major. Can't really scroll much beyond that at the moment. Yep. Yeah, slowly ramming it up. So I managed to knock it back like a whole bunch in Soto this week. Spent some time over there. Mm-hmm. Should be starting momentarily. Are you in the bucket? Are you on Bucket's server, Discord? No. Okay. Seems a couple of the guys from that guild were, sort of headed out for an IRL evening on the town, and one of the guy posted like it basically is the buddy he was going out with was stood up from his computer and he's like, yeah, this guy was really annoying in World v World tonight. Salty cumsock. Yeah, good name. Bit disappointing that you can't use the cannons in this particular one. Being able to use the cannons and the mortars and the stuff on the Shatterer is kind of fun. I have one achievement left for Dakar. That was my other big push this week. So, and basically, it's the one where you sort of jump to avoid his shockwave. I think I need to do it nine more times, and I will be 100% on Dakar. achievement points. Also been pushing closer on the Shatterer ones. They definitely went for grindier stuff on Shatterer. I don't know why Shatterer stands out that way. But like you look at what the ones on Shatterer versus like all the other boss ones, and you're like, all right, you guys sort of ratcheted up the grind for this one. I don't know why, but yeah, like it would have made sense for Tequatl because at least he's, a big one. But no, Shatterer's got Triple Trouble was a little bit complicated just in the fact that when you do Triple Trouble, you're usually, yeah. Like the thing with Triple Trouble is that, you're generally only doing one of the three worms in any given run of that, right? So, hmm I don't think stab works against fear, but yeah, I've never seen that either. That is weird. I was doing my Ranger super range thing, so I basically just got feared and ran away. I didn't end up dying, but I was okay. Just running away. This is one of those ones though, like unless you got like a good stack of healers, especially staying close to the claw is deadly. Definitely loving the perfect Manhattan tonight. Seems to be a couple. Oh, what's that? Dylan's Vermouth. Okay. Oh, okay. That was a good whiskey too. Oh, okay. Can't you go to the store and buy another one? Pretty sure that's a regular shelf item. I don't think it was limited, to my knowledge. It's the challenge with that Koski vermouth is that it's a release, and essentially once it's gone, they're kind of out. So I've already started canvassing. Okay, so what locations have bottles on shelves around the Ottawa area, and what can I do to be in that neighborhood to kind of swing by and buy out whatever's left? Just gonna stockpile vermouth. And the thing is, like the two of them also work really well together. So doing the perfect Manhattan with the red sweet Koski and the white dry, extra dry, is super tasty. It's just so smooth. Icy aura. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty good. Do you need the carbon? I suppose. Yep, that is one of the things to dump it in. Problem is, like, I'm typically sitting with a million plus karma. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I burn off the magics for obsidian most of the time because I have nothing else to spend the magic, like either the volatile or whichever, right? And so most of my characters, which I do a lot of the harvesting of, so home node harvesting and hidden garden harvesting and guild harvesting, all have glyphs that are generating one or the other magics, right? So kind of churning those out fairly regularly. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things when I specifically have the need for that stuff, I will churn it out that way. But right now, not top of list. So the other thing I figured out is that, like, the lost dwarven chests, like in desert highlands, um, there is a chance that they will give up a shard. And I was flying across because I was grabbing my batch of funerary incense, which I also need for vision. And um, there's that one chest that's always on the top of the pillar as you fly into that into the tomb. Yeah. So opened up the chest and I got a shard. I was like, oh crap! And then I go and I double check and it's like, oh yeah, shards are there as a possible secondary thing. So I went and I toured the map and unlocked all of them. Did not get a second shard doing that. Yeah, it's a possible drop, not the possible drop, but so like it could happen. Let's take a look. So Octavine should be going at top of the hour. Challenges should be starting in 5 or 6 minutes. Probably, considering it should be halfway. Jumping into that might be a little bit tough, yeah. So, and obviously one of the things that we can do to kill time there is catch the Auric Basin shroom, treasure shroom. So, because I ran all of the shrooms except for the dragon stand one today. So, and actually running that exact same set again would definitely get me the shards I need for the. Need to grab the chest there. Need to grab the chest in here. there's the strong box at the top of the cliff. There's the chest in that little cave, and then there's the chest that's up in the tree. Yeah. It seems to me there's one other one, but I don't remember where it is. One of those popular locations for scattering chests around, I think. I think that was it. There's definitely the three of them. I know I usually get those three fairly regularly. I think there's a little bit of wood shavings in this Manhattan. Probably from the wooden nickels you made me use. Yeah. Manhattan with splinters of oak. No, no, no. Ah, shit. Fine. They took down Vinetooth Prime. That is another guy I need to take down. He's on my hit list. Need to kill that. Need to kill that guy too. One of these days. Yeah, well. Sadly, I'm almost out of Manhattan. I don't know when your Manhattan is too tasty. So your barn burning Manhattan is a good one? Okay. Well, there's that. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I have to admit, I just have not been a huge fan of the Dylans. Being a local Ontario product and all the rest of it, I like some of the Dylans gins. There's a few other things that they do that are pretty good. Their vermouth is not good. It is very different, yes. Not in a good way. Yeah, it reminds me a bit of that French one that I have that is also terrible, but the Dylans at least is mostly drinkable. Like you can mix Manhattans with it, and you're not going to throw it out, but you're like, it's not a great vermouth. Considering that if you're going to go with like stayed off the shelf, like a Cinzano or Martini and Rossi, the tourist slash export vermouth as far as Italians are concerned. Like I think if you're building a better Manhattan with those two, then yeah, the Dylans is probably not. So there's another French one that I have. It's I think it's Falco Cuillere. I have to double check the bottle to see if I've got that right. I probably messed that up, but it is also just wow. I wouldn't embalm my enemies in that stuff. What there's that? Ooh, I got a piece for Italy. That's really good. Yeah, going for leveling. Yeah, nice. Not a great year, but sure. I got the Dragon Hunter's Auric Sharpening Stone, which is it's a component of Italy, one of the specialization weapons. It's an ascended longbow, I guess. Yeah, probably. Yeah. You need a back scratch though, probably. Probably on par there. That's what I should do. Ooh. SAQ has the Koski as well. Hmm. I might need to make a run across the river. Gallery Gatineau. Yep. All right. And so, yeah, Mystic Clovers as well. I'm basically on the edge of having to churn those out every time I have to do something. Oh, I gotta churn 30 of those. Yep. And those need shards. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you go through a lot of Akatos and Mystic coins and shards to produce the Mystic Clovers, or shamrocks in my Irish version here. The Mystic Shamrock. True. So like I'm typically on the Gift of Battle reward track for the World v World, and yes, every quarter of a track you get a clover. Yes. Oh, does it? Okay. 7 total for the whole reward track. Yeah. Okay. I You can scroll through them and look at them all. They're all there. Um, yeah. No, it's pretty straightforward. The Yeah, I think the the challenge might be that I've probably knocked out a couple of those because early on, a lot of the one and done ones, I knocked out those reward tracks already. So there's a good chance I finished those. I do spend a fair bit of time over there. The other thing is um, you can buy the clovers from Dugan again, like limit of 10 a week or whatever. Um, does not cost shards, but you need World v World. Um, yeah, the skirmish tickets or whatever. I think it's skirmish tickets. Yeah, yeah. So I think because I spend a huge chunk of my World v World career doing roamer stuff, it doesn't necessarily yield a lot of World v World skirmish tickets for that sort of purpose. So yeah, I basically have to sort of make sure I'm getting more involved with some of the guilds and doing proper World v World mass attack zerging type events to rack some of that up. That is the challenge. And yeah, like you get a little bit of skirmish tickets for again some of the reward tracks. I think I do churn out some of them. I don't know if I do or not. They're a bit harder to come. Yeah, I would burn them into clovers then, because then at least you don't need the shards. Mm, yep. But yeah, I mean the other good thing is also for like every eighth of a reward track, you also get the Tome of Knowledge, right? So you can churn out a fair number of shards doing the World v World tracks as well. I don't see that. I don't seem to have that many. Like I have a non-repeatable for Drizzlewood, but it becomes repeatable after you do it. Same with the End of Dragons. It's currently unrepeatable, but once you do it the first time, it turns into a repeatable. I think it's just there's a one-time end, and then it switches to something else that's repeatable. I don't see anything. I don't see anything here that's going to give up 7 clovers. Maybe there's a PvP one that does. Yeah, I'd have to look at, yeah. So, there's a couple that are one-offs that give emotes, but I've already unlocked the emotes, so I don't need them. I don't see anything that's going to spit out 7. No, I think we're good. East is certainly looking more than covered right now. I mean, yeah, no, a minute ago it was a little light. I agree. Yep. Thank you, low initiative. Ooh, somebody's going to run Dragon Stand. That could be fun. I haven't done that one for a couple of weeks, I think. No? Always good to add in a little excitement. Churn through that one. Mm-hmm. 30 seconds. So doing this. So yeah, the Dragon Stand is actually the one treasure mushroom that I don't usually do, because the thing with that treasure mushroom is it only shows up after you finish defeating Sue 1. So unless you're in there at the tail end, you're not going to get it. Dragon Stand. Dragon's Stand, yeah. Sorry, what's the dragon at the end of Dragon's Den? Mordermoth, that's right. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, some part of Mordermoth. He seems to shove his head into a tree, so. But, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been made pretty clear through this game. That's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Kralkatork decided to bury himself in an island. So, again, whatever works. We are not here to judge, despite the fact that we are being totally judgy. Judging you. We we are holding up, right? Okay. Just barely. I was going to say, like, somebody's going to kick the timer, and South is going to be super pissed. Considering South is one of the... Oh, now they're starting to pink it down. Yeah, now they're moving. South's doing really good. Okay, North needs to pick it up now. South is going to start the timer on us. Nice. West is down. Okay, we need to finish this off, folks. There it goes. And we should have it. North is moving. I think we got it. Looking good, North. Move it. Huzzah. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk to the Exalted Vendor guy, and I'm going to bag some keys, I think. Rather than getting like 80% of the way through this saying, ah, crap, I'm out of keys. Which always happens on this run. I missed the... Is it possible to restart the other guy? The guy across from... No? Okay, shit. Because I think I just missed the tail end of it because I was buying the... So, of course, I can't open the chest. You cannot use this item. Yes, exactly. Wait, I don't think I want to go that way. I want to go this way. I guess he doesn't respawn. At least with the hero point guy, you can keep doing the throwdown with him every day. Kill him and he's back again. I think I'm getting shards from these chests. Just saying. Getting lots of lumps, though. Getting lots of lumps. Do you take one lump or two? Coffee! Would you like sugar in your coffee? Yes! I feel like Looney Tunes really took a lot of mileage out of that joke. That was like a regular recurring theme with the lumps. Yeah, absolutely. Right. Yep, absolutely. We did. Yep, they were fantastic. Hmm. Yep, that's right. And Coyote not noticing gravity until much later than it should. That's right. All right.